Some of the best memories of my time wearing a Canadian soccer jersey are from the 2003 Women's World Cup. Against the odds and incredible ups and downs as a team, we finished 4th in the world, Canada's best ever result at a Senior World Cup. I was not supposed to be there. I was 6 months old when the doctors diagnosed a severely dislocated hip. After surgery and time in a partial body cast, the doctors told my parents I would never run well. My parents thought differently. They supported me and my love of sports. With movement as my medicine, I played. As I grew, I was blessed to have positive, heart-centered coaches who fostered a safe learning environment. Through sport, I learned about life beyond just kicking the ball. I learned how to work within a team, and I developed the confidence and the courage to become a leader. This support created the foundation for my international soccer career. Over 21 years, I participated in 5 World Cups, 4 as an athlete, 1 as a coach. It was also during this time that I helped to care for my parents as they left this world. As painful as this was, it was an honor. I learned about what really matters in the end and the importance of wearing our jerseys well in life. Sport can teach us a lot about ourselves and can help us evolve as people. But is there a darker, toxic side to sport that can also tear us apart? Last summer, I was watching my son's team work together and score a beautiful goal. The boys jumped up and down with joy as if they had just won the Olympics. However, at the other end of the field, the opposing team's coach aggressively yelled at one of his players. The boy shrunk from being belittled and shamed, then was benched as punishment. Later, when he returned to the field, he was visibly angry and did not play well for the rest of the game. He was only 8. I was 18 when I started with the national team, and it was the first time a coach had yelled at me. The coach held the power to make or break you. No one was spared. It was as if they were building an army, not a team. I didn't realize how immersed I would become in an unhealthy sporting culture. I have come to understand that there are 2 concepts to describe these counter approaches in sport and life. The first is domination. Domination is about control. Do as I say, comply. It is self-serving and fear-based. Virtues like humility, empathy, and honesty do not live here. It's a win-at-all-costs attitude, and the narrative that we need to be this way in order to win or be successful is false. I can tell you from experience that this does not lead to performance without harm. In fact, it's leading us down a dangerous path. We can see domination from youth to professional. Instead of preparing for last year's Women's World Cup, our Canadian Olympic gold medal soccer team, led by Christine Sinclair, went on strike to advocate for equality. The response? They faced legal threats from their own soccer organization. National team players were then called in by the Government of Canada to testify on the safe sport crisis. A troubling range of harm and abuse was revealed. We could also see this dark side on display during Spain's gold medal ceremony of the 2023 Women's World Cup. Luis Rubiales, president of the Royal Spanish Football Federation, gripped the head of Spain's star player Jenny Hermoso and kissed her on the lips. She said it was a disrespectful, sexist act. He threatened to sue her for saying it was non-consensual. Dominance and abuse are on the same team. We can see it on our fields, courts, rinks, gyms, and playgrounds, in our workplaces, schools, and communities. It does not have to be this way. All of our actions have consequences. The alternative to domination is transformation. Transformation is about positive change. How do we positively transform to become more whole, confident, and adaptable? How do we transform our negative habits, attitudes, and insecurities to become better connected as people? The key is to build a supportive foundation with heart-centered leadership. From this vision, sport isn't just about winning. It is about how we play the game. We go for the win. Of course, this is the objective, but we do so in a respectful, honorable, and ethical way. This approach does not make people soft. It's about excellence, being the best versions of ourselves individually and collectively. It's through the process of the wins and the losses, the challenges and the triumphs that we can grow as people. The influence of my parents and coaches from my youth goes beyond what I can comprehend. Their love, support, and encouragement created a safe space for me to learn as a person and a leader. During the 2003 Women's World Cup, we faced internal challenges. We had our veterans, we had our new young stars, we had too many clashes, and the pressure was on. Lose the next game, and we'd be out of the tournament. As a captain, I gathered the team and spoke from my heart. I picked up a book and demonstrated how, as individuals, we're like a single page of paper, easy to rip. But bound together, like a book, we are stronger and cannot be torn apart. It's in moments like these we can transform from a group of individuals into a more united team. And we won that game, and the next, and in the end, we were only 11 minutes away from the World Cup final. I asked my son why he thought I had spent so much time crafting this message. His response touched my heart. He said, without thinking, because you're trying to leave a mark on sport to make it better for future generations. He gets it. We cannot change what we cannot see. I believe we do see, and there is so much hope for change. As a former international athlete, current leadership coach, safe sport advocate, and mother, I invite you to champion positive transformation. Build a foundation with support and excellence so that we can lead, inspire, and nurture our children to become happier, healthier people in sport and life. Let's play the beautiful game of soccer and all sport from this foundation of heart-centeredness so that we can approach each other and ourselves with dignity and care. Together, as a community, we can help each other wear our jerseys well on the field and in life. Thank you.